Hi everyone, I'm Carl Brooks and Happy New Year. I hope that you're having a wonderful day and a great start to this new year. If you're anything like me, you've already made your planning for this year. You are a starter business owner, or maybe you are already an existing business owner and you really want to ramp it up online and take your business to the next level. Now, again, if you're anything like me, you are a bit of a planner here. So you've got your goals and you know really where you want to go. You know also where you want to be at the end of this year. And you're kind of figuring out how to reverse engineer all of that into some strategies and tactics that you can use to reach and achieve those goals as you like. So let me just give me a second because I want to make sure that we are all online. I can see, of course, your comments coming in as we go live today. And I've got some really great goodies for you and insights and things from my own experience that I want to share with you from my 10 years of being an entrepreneur and having my own online business, but also my 25 years experience in marketing and communication, working for companies like British Telecom and Air France KLM. So, we've been doing this for a while, and my intention today is really to share with you my insights, my experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly side of creating an online business, things that I wish I knew when I first started out in my business many years ago. So I just want to come over to the comments here, make sure that I can see everybody, that we are online. Actually, the reason why I'm holding up my phone is because I actually want to see whether the comments are going to be coming in as well. Great. Okay, so I'm all set up. I can see we are live. I'm just going to click on that, and so that's going to come in as well. Let me just turn down the volume on this. All right, so today, we need to talk about something. We need to talk about the 5 biggest struggles when it comes to starting or even growing your online business at home. Now, the first one that I come across a lot is that a lot of people just don't know where to start. It seems quite overwhelming, or they're perhaps just have so many kind of ideas or questions about how to do it that they just don't know how to find that first step to get things going. And this is quite normal. Whenever you embark on any new endeavor, you are going to make sure that you want to know exactly what you're doing, and you're going to get a plan. It's like, that's the reason why we have education. That's the reason why we go to school and college. We learn how to do things, and even professional trainings. We attend these so that we can learn how to do things. And sometimes that question of, like, I don't know where to start, it makes us forget that we are fully capable and able to learn how. So it is a struggle, and it sometimes holds us back when we don't know where to start, but there is hope. If you can follow someone's proven plan, and we also run a Create Online Business Academy, which I'll share more details about that at the moment, but whether you work with us or with somebody else, just know that not knowing where to start is very normal. And all you need to do is to find out how to do it. And there are many ways that you can do it. We have a program, and many other people out there also have programs as well. There are books, there are YouTube videos, but at the end of the day, not knowing where to start is simply an excuse. All right, let's just be honest here, because you can learn anything. Like everything else in life, you'll find a way. You always have, right? Go. Now, the next biggest obstacle is just not knowing how to make sense of all of your ideas. And I really get that, because when you're first starting out, you're perhaps not quite sure about which direction you want to go. You're not quite sure who your niche is. And you have so many ideas spinning around in your head that you don't really want to narrow yourself down too much, because perhaps you'll miss something out. So I really know and have experienced firsthand what it's like to have lots of different ideas and not quite knowing which direction to go. Again, this is really a normal period to be in when you're first starting out in business. And what we need to do here is to get into action, get some guidance and support to actually turn those ideas around, or at least to hash them out, as it were, and to hold them against our strengths and align them with how we see our future, how we see ourselves working, and which type of clients, which types of programs, which types of themes and topics would we like to address in our business. And that will give us joy and excitement as well. I see that Bass has joined. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Bass. Nice to see you. So these are the things that we need, first of all, to get clear on, knowing where to start, and also having that clarity of your ideas, which you can get when you have a sounding board of someone who can work with you to really align and prioritize all your ideas, so that right at the end of that, you know exactly what you want to do. All right, so getting into action actually will bring that clarity. Getting support will bring you that clarity. So this is the thing. Rather than spinning around in your own head, let's take a stand for getting clarity on your ideas and reaching out to someone, either to us to follow our programs, or to someone else that you know, to get help with organizing all those ideas so you can make sense of them, and then of course decide the ones that you would like to pursue. Now, the third biggest struggle that I find with building an online business, and many of my clients, actually this is one of my favorites, is they are not quite sure how to put themselves out there. And behind all of this, of course, and showing up and being on social media and even doing a Facebook Live like this, is often a fear of rejection, or a fear of what will people think, or a fear of, am I really good enough? Can I really do this? Will people really want to listen to me? Now, these are all limiting beliefs. And of course, it's easier said than done to just get out there and just have a go and practice it. But at the end of the day, it is a little bit like riding a bike. I remember when I first did my Facebook Lives, and even on YouTube, I did a lot of lives, I would stumble over my words and make a lot of mistakes. And even now, I still make mistakes. You know, I still sometimes get very stuck on what I want to say next, or I will end up repeating myself or go off in all different tangents and directions rather than staying focused. But this is all part of the process. In fact, bringing in those little idiosyncrasies and little mistakes when you are doing like a Facebook Live like this actually gives your audience a chance to see your humanity. And it also gives them permission to be online or go out there and to promote and market themselves online without being scared too. Because if I'm making mistakes, which I do all the time, then it gives them permission to do so as well. At the end of the day, showing up for your audience is the most important thing. And you will trip up and you will make mistakes. That's part of the process. But over time, and I've been doing this now for many years, you will find that you just get better at it. You become more fluent. You actually learn to be less hard on yourself when you're in front of a camera, particularly live like this, when it's obviously live and being shown around. You know for sure that it's going to be perhaps shared, that people are going to add comments to it. So you're really putting yourself out there. But there is a huge rise in confidence when you do this regularly and consistently. I hope you get that. So there is hope. You can overcome all these fears of not being enough or rejection simply by practicing. And in time, you will become obviously a lot better at it. But don't beat yourself up. Make sure that you practice and put yourself out there, and the confidence will grow, as I said before. Now, the fourth biggest struggle that I come across with my clients is that they sometimes get a little bit unsure and doubt whether or not they will be able to manage the technical aspects of starting up an online business. You know, there is a lot of software and hardware out there to put into place if you wish to set up for your online business. Think of creating an online program, even the simple setup like this Facebook Live, having a microphone, having the right camera. There are a lot of things that can quickly move you into overwhelm. But listen, I am a big fan of starting simple. I never used to have a high definition camera like I have now. In fact, when I first started out, there wasn't even Facebook Live. We didn't even have this technology. And in fact, over the years, the software and the hardware, in fact, all of the technology has become a lot more simple and easy to use. So, you know, even a layman like me, as I was with not a big technical background, was quickly able to use all of the software and the hardware that I needed. Now, typically, I would suggest that you start small. Again, small, simple, big fan of that. So no, just use your smartphone. You don't need a fancy video camera. You don't need to use the camera on your laptop. Just use something that you have already. And that means that you don't have to spend a lot of money on new equipment, particularly when you're first starting out. You don't need a fancy microphone. I'm just using the microphone now for my computer. So, you know, there's a lot of things that you can do with just the resources that you have around you. There really is no reason at all. And even if you feel that you still are very unsure about tech and it really pushes you into overwhelm whenever you think about all the technical aspects, you always can ask someone else, someone who actually enjoys the technical stuff. In fact, after about a year being in business, we brought in a couple of people who actually helped us to set up our website, to redesign our website, to help me to set up webinars, because there's no need to invent the wheel yourself, right? And part of entrepreneurship is actually building a great team around you of people that you have access to who enjoy doing the things that you perhaps don't enjoy doing. And that leaves you time for your loved ones, that leaves you more time and freedom to coach your clients, or if you're a freelancer or you want to create a program online, it gives you a lot more time to get creative and work on your content rather than taking care of all the technical aspects yourself. So yes, you can do the technique yourself, but you also have the opportunity to outsource it to people who really love that. And the internet is full of people, web developers, technical guys, even your friends and family may know people who can help you on that. So again, there's hope. If you do not enjoy the technical aspects of setting up an online business, as I said, I started very simple in the beginning. I used my camera here on my phone and no other equipment here. So, there really is also no excuse around this. It's just a mindset. It really is just a mindset. Now, the fifth biggest struggle to setting up an online business is also people have tried different things in the past. And perhaps they didn't work out. Perhaps you didn't get your needs met. Perhaps you have failed, or you didn't get the result that you want. Well, you know what? Welcome to entrepreneurship. What I know for sure about starting your own business is that you are going to fail. It's actually part of the process. We all do it. And as we start our journey, as we create our programs, as we learn our new craft of running an online business, there are going to be some obstacles along the way, some challenges, and they're not always going to work out. Now, I wish someone had told me that when I first started out, because when I started making mistakes and loading things online that nobody else could access, or I would do a Facebook Live and I would forget to press the microphone button, or I would present something online like a piece of paper, but I forgot that the camera was actually showing everything in mirror image, so the audience was reading everything back to front. All of these things have helped me over time to raise my standards, to get more competent at what I'm doing, and be more forgiving, because the people who we speak to and who our audience, if they really like our energy and what we have to say, and obviously the content and value that we give, they are often a lot more forgiving towards us when we make mistakes than we are to ourselves. We often berate ourselves a little bit more than our audience does. So at the end of the day, it really is about not only knowing that the path of creating an online business is full of failures as well as successes, the good, the bad, and the ugly stuff. They are going to happen. But at the end of the day, if you can get resourceful, if you can just focus on troubleshooting, just so that when things go wrong, you become like an expert troubleshooter. That gives you this sense of competence that even though things are going wrong, you can fix them. And you can, because haven't you already fixed so many other things in your life? So running an online business is no exception. Just become an expert troubleshooter and you will be golden. I want to say hello to Zinat. Hi, Z. Lovely to see you this morning. Great, lovely to see you here. Thanks for joining as well. So these are the 5 biggest struggles. Let me just repeat them or summarize them if you're just coming in. We're talking now about how to overcome the 5 biggest struggles to starting an online business. Things that I wish I knew when I first started out, and also some of the mistakes that I've made along the way. We've covered number 1, which is this thought that you perhaps just don't know where to start. And of course, the solution for that is just to learn how. Reach out to someone in your surroundings, reach out to your peers, perhaps read some books, obviously take some online courses, or if you want to work with me, we are also doing an online training to share exactly the types of things that you need to do to take account of. And if you are interested in that, the free online training is now up. It's at carlbrooks.com/training. It's called the Ultimate Business Model. We'll run you through a number of different business models to show you exactly how to set up your business and to align your business with these business models, because at the end of the day, there's a business model for everything, right? And I'm going to show you exactly what they are. Anyway, number 1 is not knowing where to start. We take care of that on the training, the free online training at carlbrooks.com/training. training. Now, the second biggest struggle that we cover today is just not knowing how to make sense of all your ideas spinning in your head. And of course, we said that the solution there, of course, is to get a sounding board, someone who is perhaps further up the ladder than you are, perhaps a friend or a peer, someone you can talk to so that you can put all of these ideas into priority order, but also that you can look at all of these ideas to see which ones are aligned with you and your strengths and your authenticity, so that you can pursue those ideas that you really want to, that give you joy and excitement and really light you up, because hopefully you will be growing your business for the years ahead. So it is important to pick the things that really light you up. Number three we mentioned was perhaps you just don't know how to put yourself out there. You lack the confidence or you fear rejection. And I shared with you that I know exactly where you are. That's really where I was a few years ago. I didn't have a clue about how to present myself online. And in fact, if you go onto YouTube, I still have my very early YouTube videos on there, and I'm literally standing in front of a camera and reading off the wall because I have little post-its posted around the camera and not daring to move and very nervous. But of course, the solution is just to practice. And with practice and over time, I've been doing this now for many years, I've become a little bit more fluent, a little bit more in flow, and a little bit more relaxed about who I am, and of course, more confident about the value and the content that I bring. So practice really does make perfect, and that really does help you to overcome that. And if you can find someone, whether it be me or somebody else, who can support you on that journey and to give you that kind of like cheerleader, yeah, you can do it, you know, you look great on camera and you're doing so well, and I love what you're doing, that support system is really, really important. Now, we offer it in our programs, and I'll tell you more about that in our free online training. And that's up and ready now at karlbrooks.com/training. It's completely free. And I'll share with you how we and my team can actually support you and raise your confidence to get yourself out there in a way that you have no idea of what you're capable of. And really to support you to make sure you bring forth your best energy and, of course, your best side of your personality, so that you attract the right type of clients to want to work with you. I want to say hello to Yvonne. Hi, Yvonne. Thank you for joining. Good morning to you too. Lovely to see you here. Now, the fourth one that we mentioned today, the fourth biggest struggle of starting an online business that I mentioned was, of course, the being unsure about whether or not you're capable to set up all of the technical aspects of a business. And what I shared with you is, listen, you don't have to do this yourself. There are people out there who love working on the technical aspects. They can set up your website, they can set up your Facebook Live like this, they can even help you to talk. But at the end of the day, there are people out there who can and love to help you with the technical aspects. There's really no need to struggle on your own. Or perhaps you are someone who does like to learn how to do it and themselves, and that's great too. You know, there are lots of books and online courses that you can do so. We also provide a service within our programs, such as the Create Online Business Academy, which I'm going to share with you a little bit more in a second, where we and my team actually help you to set all these things up, and we give you answers to any of your questions so that you stay out of overwhelm and being confused, and actually move forward quickly, because you don't have a lot of time, right? You've got a family to support and you want some income to come in. So why spend all that time finding everything out when there's a team ready and available to help you? And we would love to do so. If you're interested in that, then we provided a free training where I speak a lot more, not only about the Create Online Business Academy, but also the type of business models that you need, and of course the team, our Cobra team, who are on hand to help you set everything up so that you don't have to do it by yourself. So let me see, we've got one more, which is what I mentioned. One of the other biggest struggles was, of course, that you've tried things before and you've failed. And I spoke to that and said, listen, we all fail. We all fail. It's part of the process. And there is a fast path if you can follow someone's proven plan, because they're going to help you to stay out of or avoid particular struggles. And I also share my struggles and things that I came up against, my challenges and obstacles that I overcame in the free training at karlbrooks.com/training. So that's all in there. My failures, how I overcame them, also some tips and tricks and insights and tools to fast path you to creating your online business, because I know that you don't have a lot of time and you want to get this thing set up quickly. So no need to reinvent the wheel. I share all the best online business models in there. If that's something that you'd like to watch, then please come over to carlbooks.com/training. So what I'd also like to share with you is that this training that I'm speaking to now about, it's actually set up for you if you want the clarity to know exactly where to start, the clarity that I know that a lot of you need, because I've been doing this as a business coach for many years, and I do a lot of research, and I've kind of hacked into your lives quite a lot. So I know that what you really need is some clarity around your ideas and the direction to go so that you can move forward quickly. That's all on the training. Also, it's for you if you want to hear about some tools and strategies and tactics that we use, the exact strategies and tools and tactics that we use in our business, kind of us pulling back the curtain so you can see behind the scenes about what we're doing and how we do it, and perhaps what we don't do that might surprise you. So again, go over to carlbrooks.com/training, sign up for that. It's a free training, and I'll share that with you as well. Now, what we're also going to make sure of is that you understand that you have the option to choose a simplified process. You don't have to get all these complicated business models. At the end of the day, we love things that are simple. We love things that are going to help you to relax and have peace of mind as you set up your business. So do watch the training. I'm going to share with you 14 business models, but also the ultimate business model that we have discovered in our business that really has propelled us forward. It's now generating the biggest revenue on a business. It was a bit of a surprise. It came to us as a surprise, this particular ultimate business model, but it's all on the training, and we're going to share this with you because it's become a secret that we're finally sharing. A lot of people have been asking us how we do our retreats and online trainings and how we get all our work done, and who helps us. Well, you know what? That's all part of the ultimate business model, which I will be sharing in the training. So go over to carlbrooks.com/training and sign up for that. So you also, perhaps, as I said before, you failed before and you're tired of stumbling and you basically have almost given up. And that really saddens me, because what you really need is just something new, something exciting, something that really is going to bring back your motivation, and a proven plan, a new system, a new plan that is going to help and propel you forward. And that is the ultimate business model that I do share in the training. So do keep an eye out for that. If you're someone who is tired of failing and is tired of not getting anywhere, then you might want to consider signing up for this training, carlbrooks.com/training. It's completely free. So do watch that and let me know in the comments or by reply of email if you have any comments or questions about that along the way. I'm really excited about this. We've put together our best content in the training. It really is something that I spent 4 months working on. So if you were wondering why I was so quiet last autumn, now you know. I was in the trenches creating this huge training. In fact, it is the best content I've ever done. I'm really revealing everything, all our secrets, all our business models, how we actually run our online business. So do sign up for that if that's something you'd like to do. So I know that, in the comments, Yvonne is saying, yes, FAIL is an acronym for first attempt in learning. Yes, I love that. I love that, Yvonne, because yes, failure is part of the journey. And the way to overcome that is to accept that there are going to be some failures along the way, but also to help you with those successes by getting a proven plan, learning, getting the training. So hop on to carlbrooks.com/training, and I'll show you and share with you exactly how we run our business. So that was it today. I've really enjoyed this Facebook Live. As always, I'm here to support you. And if you are interested in learning the ultimate business model that we use in our business, please come over to carlbrooks.com/training, sign up for that. If you know of someone else who would benefit either from the training or from this Facebook Live today, why not tag them in the comments below or share this on your newsfeed? I know that they would appreciate it. Now, we put our heart and soul into these trainings, and I would love for you and those that you love and know to also benefit from them as well. It's completely free, so just hop over to carlbrooks.com/training. And finally, during the training, I will also be mentioning our Create Online Business Academy, which I'm very excited about. We're starting this up again this year. It's going to start in February. 8 live trainings with me to actually take you through and guide you how to start up your online business from home This is really our signature program, and 10 years of experience with an online business, and also 25 years experience in marketing and communication to help you get clarity, make sense of your ideas, also to help you find your ideal clients and attract them into your business, to get out there with confidence and joy and ease, but also to position yourself with expert authority and credibility, and get that action plan from me with my guidance and professional support, as well as access to something very special to help you with all the technical aspects. So you'll find out more information about that on the training. So come over to karlbrooks.com/training. It's been a pleasure. I hope to see you again very soon, and have a great start to 2019. Bye, everyone.